Hello, this is the next recording, and I am going to start a timer, a 30-minute timer. Let me do that. Great, the timer is on. So this is the next recording, and as usual, I'm going to go over the things that I want to focus on in this during this video, during this recording. And the thing number one is the view mindset, vulnerability, impartiality, empathy, and wonder. And I'm going to let it be in the background. I'm not going to focus on it too much. The second thing is paying attention to my body and staying in my body throughout this recording. And this one is hard. The third one is, and I'm going to focus on this one more. And mainly this will be actually at my primary focus area. And the third one is enjoyment. I want to explore how I can enjoy recording these videos and the sources of enjoyment. And I'm guessing that mainly it will be the sensations in my body. And the main helper for me to keep connection with my body will be my breath. So I will try to paying attention to my breath and maintain connection with my body. And I will slow down. I will try to slow down. I'll try to not rush things and not speak words in a rush. Oh, I also noticed that throughout these recordings, I'm saying to and like kinda a lot, but mainly it's so I'd like to pay attention to A's and ums as well, but not too much. The main area of focus will be my breath and my body. And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm paying attention to my breath. I'm trying to remember to breathe. And also I'm paying attention to my body and being from my body and recording this from my body and looking directly at the camera, letting whatever happens in my body happen. Oh, I just noticed that I was frozen, that I froze and that I didn't breathe and that I hadn't been paying attention to my breath. And I think this happens a lot. And I'm curious how, well, first of all, how much of unfreezing I can do, gentle unfreezing, loving unfreezing, unfreezing that is, that helps, that makes things safer, that helps my nervous system, my subconscious to feel safer during these recordings, to notice that I'm not under threat. So I wonder how much I can do here by myself, just recording these videos and uploading these videos on YouTube. Because at the moment it feels quite unsafe. And I can notice that by the amount of, by how much I dissociate at the moment. And I will continue going over the migration files, but I want to keep this focus on my breath, on my body, on what's happening in my body first. So body first approach. We saw somewhere here that code quality standard security first approach for this migration, and for these recordings I want to apply breath and body first approach. Great. So this is where I stopped at the end of the last video, original PHP reference, and they cursor created module, source, service path. So some mappings here, templates, location, styles. Come on. Original PHP project, resources, translations, cool, important notes. Let's look at important notes. Order of implementation. Great, it remembered. The first one I wanted to implement the psychologist module, because of the business logic. We want to first have psychologists added to our system so that they create their schedule, and then as a user we will be able to see the schedule, to view psychologists and book, schedule appointments. Test after each substage, ensure functionality works before proceeding. Okay, great. Commit frequently, make logical. Yeah, I will also create a GitHub repository for this, because to store this progress, to store the migration management files, and for the cursor project and for the anti-gravity project. Migrated UI must match the original. Exactly, okay, no feature skipping. This is good. Now what I want to do right now is I want to use the auto mode, balance quality and speed. Great. So if we look at the cursor, the billing and invoices, you can see that the cost is free, so I can use an unlimited amount of auto tokens and a limited amount of Claude and Composer tokens and Claude Sonnet thinking. I wonder what's the difference. I probably should look into the differences between these models, but I don't want to at the moment. So let's use cursor. I'm reading PHP. Let's use cursor to ask to redo these migration files so that the target project will have not Cycall is it or psychologist, whatever. This one is or shrimp. Let's see, who is a shrimp? Is it a psycho therapist? Okay, let's use ChatGPT because this is grab. This is grab. What's the difference? What's difference between being a shrimp, a psychologist, and a psychotherapist? Let's see. What? Shrink. Not shrimp, shrink. Shrink. Let's use a shrink. Okay, so this was my mistake. And shrimp. Hello, me. Slang term commonly refers to psychiatrists, sometimes psychologists, rarely anyone else. Non-actual professional title. Psychologist, psychotherapist, umbrella. Slang usually maybe. Does a shrink has a bad connotation? Yes, and can have bad, but not always. Where it does carry origin came from head shrinker. Yeah, plenty of people use it casually or humor without intending disrespect. Yeah, okay. So I thought that we could use a shrink instead of a psychotherapist. Let's use, I'm creating a PHP project located in original PHP. Oh, cool. Project folder. I missed there an article, but AI is smart enough. To a Java project located in the target Java project folder. And I asked you before to create a migration plan strategy, a comprehensive is the migration plan and strategy and description located in the AI migration management folder. And you did, but originally the original PHP project contained a named psychotherapists as everywhere where this is what you picked up and used as a term in the immigration term and concept and language, domain language, and whatever is a term for the target Java project as well. I want you to go over all the files in the AI management folder and make sure that they contain the day name, use a different name word for which is just therapist, but don't just do a simple replacement. You want to leave the references to the original PHP project intact, and only change the name for the target Java project description. Let's see what it does. To replace with therapist only. Let's see what it does. So this is where we can test how smart AI is. Creating to-do list, systematically updating files, replacing with therapist only in Java, project references, keep PHP project. Cool. Let's see. Module. Cool. Ooh, you know what? I'm liking what it so far. Because notice that it took into account the case of the first character in the word therapist. So here the folder name is lowercase, starts lowercase, and here the first character is uppercase. This is actually lovely. Let's see. Plenty therapist dashboard. Oh my god, this is great news. So while it's doing the work, let's look at the next file that I'd like to go over, and it is architecture. So we could use S. Is it like this? Nope. V. Was it? Yeah, it's Control-Shift-V shortcut. It's to view the MD file, the Markdown files in this wonderful layout overview. This document defines the complete. Okay, before I start reading it, I want to remind myself to pay attention to my body and my breath. And actually, what I'd like to do is I'm going to use the wristwatch, smartwatch, to help me with that. So I'm gonna I'll use a 3-minute increment, 3-minute timers for that. So Now I'll spend a couple of seconds returning back to my body and focusing on the bottom of my feet, becoming more grounded, and also on my breath. Great. And from that place, let's read this document. So this document defines the complete architecture for the GitHub Java Spring Boot application. The key principle: this is a native Java application built with DD domain-driven design, not a PHP translation. Cool. Our architecture follows domain-driven design. Rich domain models, aggregates bounded context, clean hexagonal architecture. Let's see, proper layer separation and dependency inversion. I've never used the hexagon. Let's see, define hexagonal. Okay, hexagonal architecture. Let's look into it. Hexagonal architecture. There's something about adapters or ports and adapters. Architecture is an architectural pattern used, hexagonal architecture used in software design. It aims at creating loosely coupled application components that can be easily connected to their software environment by means of ports and adapters. This makes components exchangeable at any level and facilitates test automation. I think this is that might be the main benefit of it. Origin, structure, object, blah, blah. Between layers, contamination of user interface would go okay. Wow, 2005, so 20 years ago. Renamed it ports and adapters. Comprehensive book, co-authored. Yeah, what's the book? Let's ask the great and all-known ChatGPT, what's the book? Oh, there you go. The timer has ended, and I'm reminding myself to focus on the breath and my body. Okay. This is just this text is wiki. Okay, what book are they talking about? Cool. I might read this book. Let's see. Well, would you look at that? So people are not happy with it. Cool. We'll see. Great. Now let's go back to, where is it? Principle, the hexagonal. Oh my god, I forgot how to write. Where is it? Define. Hexagonal. Divides a system into several loosely coupled interchangeable components. Most architectures strive to achieve that, such as the application core, the database, the user interface, test scripts, and interfaces with other systems. This approach is an alternative to layered. Each component is connected to the others through a number of exposed ports. Communication through these ports follow a given protocol depending on their purpose. Ports. Protocols define an abstract API that can be blah blah blah. Cool. The hexagonal architecture has the benefit of using similarities between presentation layer and data source layer symmetric components, but with the drawback of hiding the inherent asymmetry between certain. Okay. On the architecture. What's the okay? Pay attention to my breath and body. Cool. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Great. The wonderful dude has finished. Oh, cool. What is going on? I need to charge my wristwatch because and it signaled me about that. Would you look at that? So callers, controller stuff, therapists. Cool. Yeah. This one's weird. I'm not sure. Let's see the 5 staff module. Let's view that. Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do this? Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Right. I think this guy might be... can we... Final testing. Let's look at this. It seems that the cursor has rough time. Come on. Doing this. Okay, I trust it, so let's accept. Where can I accept this? Keep all. Great. So, great. Now, let's return back to the... come on. Architecture. So, clean hexagonal architecture. Okay, great. So it's not just hexagonal. I never... Hexagonal. Clean hexagonal architecture. Good modern Java idioms, records, sealed classes, optional, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Pattern matching, speed boot. Okay. Technology. Oh, let's actually view it like this. Technology stack details. Great. Auto embedded Tomcat security. Good. Precision replacing from original MariaDB. JSON, Kafka, event-driven message time leaf. Cool. Build and development, Maven, Docker, JUnit. Project folder and structure. This one is interesting for me. To me. This one I find interesting. Each module follows a layered DD structure with clear separation. Domain. So this is probably we will have this folder. Where is it? Identity. What is identity? Cool. But why do we still have a but I still okay, the time is up, but I still can find words for Java related to the Java implementation.tl in the AI management, AI migration management folder. Please make sure fix that. We'll see how and what it'll do. And do we have a context window for auto? Okay. Preview. Preview, psychologist. So we have identity. I'm not sure what is booking, catalog, messaging, billing, content, notification, admin. Yeah, this is weird. These are not originally the original names of the, but okay. So we'll have domain. Where is it? Shared domain. Core business logic, application, use cases, commands, queries, application services, infrastructure persistence, external services, framework integrations. Okay, presentation control. Cool. We'll go over it in the next video. And I think that this is it for today. I just want to finish this video by paying attention to my breath and to my body. While being recorded. Okay, great. Thank you for, I want to thank myself for recording this video today and putting in this exploratory work. And I'm going to see myself in the next video because I doubt that anybody would watch this video in their sane mind.